12 months after they fought at the Toyota Center in Ontario, Canada, Alexis Rocha and Raul Curiel gear up to headline yet another event. Their first match barely had a dull moment. Spectators were up on their feet as the fight for the NAF and WBO NABA welterweight titles moved closer to the final bell. Despite the thrills, the fight ended in a draw by a majority decision. The divided conclusion, therefore, sparked the need for a rematch. Tomorrow, at the Acrisure Arena in Palm Desert, California, Alexis Rocha and Raul Curiel will fight on the Golden Boy DAZN card billed as Rocha vs. Curiel 2, Run It Back. The 12-round bout for the vacant NAF welterweight title should hopefully settle the arguments that lingered for the last 12 months. Will the fight end in a draw once again, or will it crown a winner? Here's a brief breakdown of the key stats that could shape the bout. Predicting Alexis Rocha vs. Raul Curiel, who has better stats and a record. In terms of their years as professionals, Rocha and Curiel match up evenly. But the depth of the record reveals differences. Tamaulipas, Mexico-born Curiel made his debut in 2017. During the 8 years he has been active, he has fought only 16 times. That's the total number of knockouts Rocha scored in his 25 wins. The California native laced up roughly a year before Curiel, but a highly active schedule saw him face 28 opponents. While he suffered losses in 2 fights, one ended in a draw. Curiel makes up for his lower output with a high strike rate. With 14 out of his 16 wins ending inside the distance, he records a nearly 88% knockout-to-win rate. In comparison, Rocha boasts a competitive 64% KO rate. Alexis Rocha vs. Raul Curiel, height, weight, reach comparison, and more. Measuring 5 feet and 10 inches, 178 centimeters, Rocha stands 2 inches taller than the Mexican, who is 5 feet and 8 inches, 173 centimeters, tall. Both fighters are evenly matched with a 70-inch, 178 centimeter, reach. Rocha hasn't stepped into the ring since the first fight with Curiel, which took place on December 14, 2024. During the final weigh-ins of the bout, he recorded 146.5 pounds. Curiel, meanwhile, stepped in to face Victor Rodriguez back on June 28, 2025, on the Jake Paul Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. card. Ahead of the rematch, he tipped the scales at 146.4 pounds. Fight prediction. Fans and pundits seem to have mixed feelings about the rematch. While some outlets favor Rocha, others give Curiel a slight edge. The tilt in the Mexican's favor likely stems from his activity and recent form. Rocha may have spent the last 12 months studying the sport in detail. But Curiel made a more prudent move by leaving Freddie Roach's gym and joining Robert Garcia's stable. The move paid immediate dividends when he forced Rodriguez's corner to stop the fight. He had a chance to spar with Giovanni Santillan, who inflicted Rocha's second loss, the first by knockout, in October 2023. Of course it's going to be different. I changed my team, changed everything since my last fight with him. I can't wait to make a statement, Curiel reportedly stated. Though he hasn't fought for a year, 28-year-old Rocha, who sparred with both Canelo and Terence Crawford, kept himself busy and sharpened his skills. He improved his boxing knowledge while working as a DAZN analyst. Rocha may adopt a more disciplined approach, Curiel believes. While he will likely be looking for a knockout, the 30-year-old Olympian can't afford to drop his guard. Even the slightest mistake would give Rocha a chance to turn the tables.